Welcome back to the channel, you curd nerds. We are going to go comply with an airworthiness directive. So let's grab our maintenance logbook, open up the hangar, and let's get on our way. By the way, I have no idea who that is. The name's just painted on my hangar. All right, so what is an airworthiness directive? Well, an airworthiness directive is a bit of required maintenance put out by the Federal Aviation Administration, or the Friends Against Aviation, merch link in bio, by the way, that requires you to do something to your airplane, right? There's a couple different types of airworthiness directives. We have, terminating action ones, which is really just, hey, comply with this action and your airplane's airworthy, you are good to go. Some of those, you can be given a time frame on when you need to accomplish it. So, hey, we think that your airplane's probably good, but you should replace this part within 6 months. If you don't, after 6 months, your airplane's no longer airworthy. There's recurring ones, like the one I'm about to go comply with today, which is my prop hub. So the prop hub, all right, not the blades, just the hub where the blade's attached to. I guess back in the 80s, they had two of them separate in flight. And well, with my airplane, with the tail back here and the prop back here, it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal if it separates. So every 100 hours of flight time, every 100 hours of operation, I have to go get what's known as an eddy current inspection on that hub up there. That hub, what an eddy current inspection is, they stick an electric probe on it, and if the resistance gets outside of a certain range, then supposedly there's micro fractures in the hub, and it could separate at any moment. Now, obviously, we really hope that that's not the case, because given the uniqueness of this airplane, there's not a whole lot of those hubs, not a whole lot of those props available. The best option I have found is either go to Hartzell and spend 20-ish grand on a brand new one, which, yeah, I don't have that sitting in my back pocket. Hit that subscribe button. Maybe? No. Or I can buy a used one, and the only used one I've found is, they want 3 grand for it, but it has also been sitting on a shelf for 12 years. So who knows if it's in any better shape than that one. So let's get the airplane pulled out, the Mustang pulled in, and get up in the air. Now, of course, we can't go flying without a decent pre-flight. So let's check everything. Got all our lights on, pitot heat, checked the fuel pump, got pressure, and let's go check everything else. Landing lights, don't judge me, I know. That's my taxi light, that's my landing light. Which one do you think I think is more important? Nothing's bad here. Stall horn works. Lights work, control surfaces work, no damage to any of the hinges, flaps, they're secure. We know we're checking the prop today, but we can also take a quick little glance at it. Can't reach it, but it doesn't look like there's any nicks or anything in it. Checking out the tail, same idea. Trim is secure, elevator moves freely. Checking our hinges, everything looks square there. Rudder, checking our hinges, everything looks square there. Check our elevator attachment point, or our horizontal stabilizer attachment point. That was another airworthiness directive on this airplane. Check our beacon. All right, and same thing on this side. Check our trim, check our elevator. Check our hinges, hinge, singular. And just a repeat on this side. Checking the hinges, checking for damage, checking our lights. Those are square. Checking our wheels. No brakes, or no brake leaks. We still have brakes. Check our nose wheel. It is normal for there to be grease on the nose wheel on this airplane. The tire is full of grease. Check this wheel as well. Check our brakes. No leaks. Airplane looks pretty square to me.
All right, now that we got gas and everything ready to go, actually let's get rid of the ADAS. Now that we got gas and we are ready to go, let's get this bird up in the air and down to Sylvania for the prop inspection. Door County Cherryland traffic, Lake 1 Hotel Tango, taking off runway 2, departing the area to the south. Oil pressure's okay. And we are up. Oh, she is healthy today.
All right, now this is the eddy current inspection. It's pretty simple. A coil carrying an alternating current or AC current is passed over the surface of the part being inspected. That's that little probe that he's got right there. This current creates a changing magnetic field, which induces circulating currents called eddy currents in the part to be inspected. These eddy currents generate their own magnetic field, which interact with the original field that the tool is generating. If there's any crack, corrosion, or other defect, it disrupts the eddy currents, changing the coil's impedance. That change is detected and displayed on the screen, usually as a blip or a waveform distortion. And that's really what we're checking here. We're checking for corrosion, we're checking for cracks, we're checking for some reason that this prop might separate in flight. And we didn't find any.
No, there's nothing on the other. And that's it. That's all there is to the eddy current inspection. They run a little bit of an electrical current through it to check it for cracks. And I got a clean bill of health. The prop is good for another 100 hours. So some ADs, some airworthiness directives, they're easy to comply with. Others, like the wing spar AD for a Cherokee 140, good luck. This thing had a wing spar, a wing spar AD, but it was taken care of like over a decade ago. So that's not something I gotta care about. But let's take off out of Sylvania. We've got a pretty stiff wind. As soon as we clear the trees, it turns into a pretty strong crosswind. So let's get out of here before the skydivers come back down. Sylvania traffic, Lake 1 Hotel Tango, taking off runway 8 right. Sylvania traffic.